Come home, Eric. Come home. You miss Eric too? Yeah, she does. It has been a while since I've made pancakes on this channel. So today I'm gonna make some, and of course I'm gonna use apple pie. Well, yeah, American apple pie MTS protein. To me, this is the best protein to use for the pancakes. So in here we have some almond milk. I'm adding some egg whites for our liquids. 138 grams of egg whites, about 3 servings. Would you guys like for me to make a video of how to make these delicious pancakes? I'm sure you're gonna want it once you see them. But what I like to add for almond milk, I only add about 2.5 ounces, then 3 servings of egg whites, so 136 or 138 grams, followed by the dry ingredients, so that's 2 little packets of Splenda, 5 grams of baking powder, a scoop of protein, 40 grams of oats. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to make. I believe that's all the dry ingredients that I use. I really hope I'm not missing anything. So you'll see the pancakes and you're gonna want to make them. Lift weights, eat cakes. There we go. Ah, boom, look at that. Look at that crispy yumminess. Woo! Pancake, 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 right, Luna? So the macros for the pancakes, sorry if the lighting's a little weird, but the total is 45 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat, which is nothing. So my coach gave me this pre-workout. It's called Bang. Bang, 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 bang. The Master Blaster. Interesting name, but pretty cool content. I mean, it has stuff. Gloria! Woo! My coach is here! It's about to be lit! CrossFit Watch City in Waltham, go check it out. Here warming up right now, working up to 330 pounds, 5 sets of 2. Currently at 275, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully a lot better than Saturday, because Saturday felt a little spicy, but we will see. So 330 pounds for 5 sets of 2 went up a lot better than I thought I was gonna do. For some reason, like when I ever think 330, I think about the time that I failed, but it went up so easily. So now we're working on bench press, 5 sets of 2, 220 pounds. Shrimp wonton soup. This is only 3 grams of fat. I believe it's 46 grams of carbs, so it's actually pretty low. And then it's also, I think it's like 9 grams of protein, nothing like too crazy. 14 grams of protein. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there you go. That's gonna be my post-workout meal. And I also have a Lenny and Larry cookies somewhere over there. That one, right there, right there, right there. So here's my lunch. I have my wonton soup with some chicken, about 6.9 ounces, my cookie, my pita bread, and then some hummus for added fat because I need to hit my fat macro. So while my food decides to like cool off a bit, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've been dealing with, and by the title of the video you guys can kind of assume where this is going. But before I even started YouTube, one thing that I've dealt with was a binge eating disorder. I really suffered from that in college. I gained a lot of weight. I'll show a picture around here. I was pretty big and then I lost a lot of weight, and when I first started this channel it was supposed to be a bodybuilding one, kind of me going through the phases and then eventually like doing a show. Then I fell in love with powerlifting, and you know, that's where I am now. And if you've been following me, you know that something really personal happened last month where I lost someone very close. And one thing that I struggled off camera, and I'm not sure if you guys could tell, I gained a little bit of weight. I can definitely tell. And personally, I gained about 7 pounds. So right now I'm at 190. That's what I weighed in at this morning. Typically I hover between 181 to 184. So I gained a little bit of weight, not too much, but it was pretty quick over travel season. And one thing with travel, it's hard not to like eat food, and when you're off camera you have so much money that you can spend on food, and it's very easy to get carried away with that, and then drinking alcohol that doesn't help, that just compounds the effects of gaining weight. And when I suffered from it, when I still do, like one thing that I've learned is that you don't ever like get over your demons, or you don't ever defeat your demons, you just learn to live above them. With binge eating, I do it off camera, and the sense of guilt is pretty bad. Like you eat so much to the point where you're full and it hurts. And then all you can think of like how bad you feel, how guilty, how wrong this is. And when I was in college, I went and got help. So if you are feeling guilty after eating, Luna, trying to talk here. If you're sorry about that. If you feel like you're feeling guilty, please go get help. It is the best thing for you. Get a counselor, get someone who's a professional that can talk to you through this. I mean, for me, I feel like there's a stigma when it comes to psychological health that if you go get counseling, if you go see a psychologist, you're like crazy or something. Like, there is nothing more important than mental health. Take time for a mental health day. I know people get sick days for work. Take a mental health day. Take time to go see a psychologist, see a counselor, talk about your problems. And honestly, you're gonna feel so good about yourself. Luna's right next to me, sorry. And it's going to help you. And honestly, for me, what I do is I have a diary. I write these things down. Whenever I have like an outbreak or a case, I jot it down, talk about how I feel in that moment and what's going on through my head. So right now I'm 190. I'm gonna start cutting weight for my meat, and I'm gonna start tracking my macros more and more every single day. So right now, typically, my macros are 250 carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 185 protein. So I'm gonna knock it down to 225 carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 180 grams of protein. And I'm gonna do that on training days. When I'm not training, I'm gonna bring my carbs down to 150, 140, and then one time a week, I'm gonna have a refeed day, which is probably gonna be on Saturdays, where I bump up my macros to 280, 300, around that range. And I keep fat and protein the same. So not a cheat day, but just a way to refeed. And then every week preceding that, I'm gonna drop carbs down about 20 to 25 carbs a week to start cutting down weight. In terms of cardio, I'm subjective about it, not sure. I'm probably gonna go on the treadmill for 20 minutes walking just to get physical activity in, but nothing crazy, no Stairmaster, nothing like that. And then the week of my meet, if I'm doing well, maybe I'll go in the sauna, maybe I won't. Not sure of what I'll do when I get to that point. But I'm thinking about making a mini series about like making weight for, you know, my competition. So not sure if I'm gonna do that, but I'm definitely gonna log in my weight every single day. So I'm probably gonna do a before and after from like today or like tomorrow, and then up until my meet to show you guys like 7 pounds lost. But that's it for today. I mean, if you have if you have a problem with food or an unhealthy relationship, please go get help. That is the best advice that I can give you. Comment below if you need help. Find someone to talk to, and just acknowledge if you're feeling guilty. That is honestly one of the best ways to know whether or not you're suffering from something like this. If you feel like this uttermost guilt, like you get really depressed and sad, and honestly, when I was binge eating, it's like you're on autopilot. You just eat and eat and eat. Like, I remember I went to Dunkin' Donuts, spent $15 on donuts, and like at CVS dollar store, like just buying junk food. If you catch yourself doing that, jot these down. And if you're doing it more than like once a week, keep note of that and find some help. And I hope this was helpful. I mean, this is not easy for me to talk to on camera because it's something that I've gone through, and it's something that I'm not proud of, but you know what? Screw it. You know, this is life. This is the real me, and if you are fighting something, whether it be depression, anxiety, binge eating, or some sort of food disorder, whatever it is, just be upfront about it and get help. There's nothing wrong with help and talking about this stuff. But thank you all so much for watching. Luna's right next to me. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at MarvinAlexis27. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. This is Marvin, and I'm out.